G'day guys, it's Calvin from the Catching Company down under in New Zealand. Got an engine on the floor that's a bit different to what I normally work on. Let's go check it out. Okay, so it's a 1UZ. However, it's got this little badge on the front. We'll go this way. Here we go. Out of a Kitcar. That's what it looks like right now. Wiring loom. No heater. Things are there. This was really interesting. This is, I had a chat with the owner of this engine. This is where the brake booster's fitted. That's a bit strange. We're going to sort that. There's a link ECU, early one. Manifolds hanging off there. There's some wiring under there I'm yet to investigate. Fuel line with a fitting. We're going to show you how to do that better. And we're going to sort a lot of this wiring, make it a pretty colour. So my assistant is going to start pulling this to pieces and modifying and making it pretty. Plus doing a bit of a tidy up on the engine and giving it a routine service. A few things to note here too. Hydraulic fan is now just a bearing. And the power steer pump, it's just going along for the ride. It's been stripped out. Pull it apart. I want you to just stay fully clothed actually. I just don't want you to take off any more.
Are you doing a video?
Yes, I'm about to do a video on this Lamborghini engine.
Kiri.
Kiri's, correct. It's a Toyota engine. So we're doing a little bit of... Shush. I wasn't going to show a whole lot on this one, but let's have a look in here. This is the Lambo's engine. I think it's been at the beach. We actually found sand back in here too, which is down here. Yeah, here it is. Sand, which is interesting. And there's actually sand around the rear main seal in the cooling system. Oh, I really should learn not to just stick my fingers into random holes because they come out covered in gunge. Look at that. Who knows what I've just caught?
Catch a spider.
Oh, spiders. And down in here, just dirty, yuck. There's probably a few spare nuts and bolts down here actually.
There is one down there.
All right. We shall continue. Oh, wiring loom. Wiring loom is off. And it comes with half the car. So check that out. I'll show you afterwards when I've built a new one. We've had a water leak on the floor for the last few days coming out of this engine. Look at it. It's been leaking on our floor. That's because it's been coming out of that water pump, running down the front of the engine, all around this crank.
What a waste of water.
There you go, look at that. Sand. Sand. Oh look, there's like a bleeder in here. Little rubber cap of like a clutch or a brake slave cylinder. Silent. Absolutely silent. I can't hear that bearing whining. If you let it sit still, the noise goes away.
Definitely. That's nice. I like that.
It's just got this crusty stuff around some of the edges and the drain blocked.
But the blocks
Clean.
good.
Okay, cool. Let's do that, but hey. The filing. It's metallic. It's round, but it doesn't look like an engine, or is it a slither? Is it like a?
Could be a slither.
Is it a slither that's a shaving, that's then?
If I look, well, it's coming off in bits, but it looks like it's.
Is it part of the engine or is it foreign?
Option B, I reckon.
You reckon it's foreign? There's only the one piece in there?
Yeah. I was commenting on how nice and clean it was. Not sludgy. Pickup as clean as it was.
Well, I've got something else that's got. What's that there? I've got another piece.
It's quite sludgy. Ooh,
Anything else in there? I got gritty stuff in here.
I got good stuff too.
I got colour, man.
Like this. It's all gritty. I'm over here.
You've got colour. You've got colour in there, eh? Oh, my pocket's ringing.
No, I think it's on me.
Oh, is it you? That's right.
Ooh.
We've definitely got metallic in there, eh?
And the bottom of that sludge there is.
Yeah.
No, I've got a real good hard bit there.
Here it is. She's toast, man. That's bad news.
That's not copper though.
The oil's really black. We'll have a look at the rest of the oil. I'm sticking my finger into things I don't want to stick my finger into again. I've done it more than twice today.
You can see the fine engravements of something grinding against
Yeah.
it.
Guess what? I can stand on the engine stand so I can reach up here properly.
Yeah, that's definitely
Well,
certain.
I'm into the second.
It's definitely metallic, eh?
Yeah,
Ooh,
because this here,
and that bit.
this piece here has
Well, that-
tiny engravements on it. Like if you look at that side,
There's another bit.
yeah, these are definitely broken off of something. Or
No, there's nothing on that side.
There's,
Look like
because
I like it's quite gritty down in this corner, eh?
Oh yeah.
this side is on that side of the engine. This side is closest to the filter.
Yeah, actually, that's filter side. Yeah.
What? What's the pickup look like?
Pickup looks clean.
So far.
Some little bit.
You've vacuumed. We can actually turn this engine upside down, can't we?
Yeah.
And we'll have a look in there, but
Yeah.
that's not good news.
Oh, it's really not.
Those bits now.
Well, that's not what we wanted to see. And this is why we prep engines properly.
This looks like
I'm going to make a phone call to the owner. And as per normal,
plastic.
the plan at the beginning has certainly changed compared to what the plan is now.
Inside the engine.
Yeah, it's like it's almost grey. And you can see all the chunky bits in the light, all flare reflecting through. I've done it again.
Just washed your hands too.
It's bad news.
It's like glowworms.
It's like glowworms. Lots of little specks. Can't really see it in the camera, but
Big bit there.
look at it. Yep, big chunkies. Oh, well.
There.
To me in here, it looks like an engine that's almost been using some oil. Because it's got a funny film. It's not like an old oil. It's like it's been getting fresh oil put into it. And the detergent's been washing the old crap off. That might be the man now.
Like no residue. Dry.
Zero residue in that back corner. Oil all there. All through it. To pull that cam cap off. Hook that one off.
There is oil there. Ooh, not much.
It's been scoring. Look at it, it's full of, it's about ready to go. It's definitely had an oil flow problem.
Let's pull that one off there.
Yeah, pull that one off too. It's got that hot smell to it, eh? There's oil on that one though.
Mm. That one is quite dry too. Should we do that one next?
Sure.
Or do the... So does that mean that's blocked? Casper gets us all from, doesn't it?
So the oil comes up here, into this cam cap, through this tube. Through the cam. Can you feel that with your fingernail? Well, I can hear that with your fingernail. It's definitely had a lubrication problem to the top end. There's a little tab just there, yep. It's not as bad as that other side. I can just feel it with my fingernail, just in a couple of notches.
We don't want to go too far with that locking these up really.
Nah, I think we'll just leave it there. Smells funky. It's like it's been cooked in there.
Kind of smells like Rotorua.
Does smell like Rotorua. That's the bracket. Smells very Rotorua, eh? Lots of sulphury smell.
Yeah, like if you smell that side.
I don't want to, it's stinky. I can smell it from here.
Yeah,
And my
you
nose
smell
is
one
terrible.
Side and then the other. This one smells like Rotorua, whereas this one just smells like music.
Well, you lose. So we've pulled these cam caps off, and we've got some scoring on the cam caps. Lack of oil flow back in here. Funky smells. So we've definitely had an oil feed problem to the cylinder head. And this is coming off. There's oil up in there. Right. A little bit of an update on this 1UZ in the Lambo. It's come apart. I've talked to the owner. He said it's got to be right, and we weren't putting it back together as it was. The block had the heads fall off. It's not looking bad in there, feeling normal. In the camshaft department, some of the cams were leaving puddles of oil and some of them weren't. Kind of indicating oil starvation to the head, which is what we are thinking, and just very light scoring in a few spots on that head. It's not bad. And so there's a few spots where it's a little bit drier in the head, less oil has been getting up there. Kind of points towards a couple of things for me. I'm thinking possibly it's been fired up after sitting for a long period of time and it hasn't had oil pressure in it. It's starved 10-15 seconds, taken a bit of metal off, done a little bit of damage, got oil and continued. We may never know. I'm out of time. I've got too many things happening, so I'm probably going to drop it off to a rebuilder, get him to fix some rings and bearings into it, check it, give the heads a tidy up, and we will put it back together. Steel head gaskets, all sorted, a few parts, vapor blasted, looking very clean and tidy.
It's look like balls.
It actually shows up quite nicely. What's that one like? That one's looking not bad. Oh, but look down there. Let's give that a wipe.
That's different. That's some moisture. That'll be. It's not bad though.
3 W's. Whip it in, whip it out, and wipe it. I'm just doing the wiping. Look at that. It's had moisture from sitting.
Deep.
Down the bores. You're a funny angle, but look around the top here. Look around there. So it's a bit flicky, but we can see there's been some moisture in there. Give me this one here. Yeah, that one there, look at it. Look at that big ring where it's had moisture sitting around it. Yep. Is there one on that side that's ugly? Yeah, that's the one I saw. That's the first one I saw. So we've definitely had some moisture. A little bit in that one. A little bit further down on that one. Okay. See, there's a start of oil burning happening. We've got the start just around the edges of oil consumption starting to happen. I think it was a good time to catch it.
I think it's primo time to catch it.
I think we've caught this engine just in time. Another thing is the oil pump. The pickup just came off very easily, and often there's quite a bit of resistance. So, wondering if that's had a bit of a leak or not providing a proper seal and getting a bit of air into the system.
It's apart.
Oil pump. Check that out. So that's a bit weird. The gears look okay-ish. And here isn't all scored up. But we've definitely got a mark on there. We're going to fix it. We're going to make it awesome.